All right, this is a video. We'll just sort of make sure we're running properly of how to. We're running. This is a video, or while we're in our computer club meeting, of how to delete or copy or do something on selected videos, on selected emails. So we've got a list of emails, and by the way, this applies on all things. It could be emails, it could be files, it could be pictures, it could be anything. Doesn't matter. It's called, the function is called multiple selection. So if we click on the first item there, and then I'm holding the shift key down, and click on another one, and click on it, notice everything between there and there is highlighted in blue. If I were to press the delete key now, it would delete all those emails, right? If I were to right click somewhere and go down to save as, it would save all those videos. So those emails, sorry, all right? Okay, so that's doing arrange from one to another, right? If I want to do individual ones, if I click on any one of them, even though they are selected, like I'm clicking on that one now, and then skip one and go to the next one and click on it, then skip the next one and click on it. Notice I'm highlighting every second one. I can do the same thing. And once again, I can decide if I want to delete them, copy them, move them, whatever. The function's called multiple selection. Yes, Chris? I'm holding the control key down when I'm doing them individually. And by the way, if you have selected one inadvertently, see this one that says re, right? If I've made that selection by mistake off the control key and click it again, it disappears. It selects it. So you selected something, you want to unselect it, you can do that. And once again, now I just right click on it, delete it, tag it, mark it, delete the selected message, print it, save it. Sorry?
What does tag mean?
What does what mean?
Tag.
Tag. That means tag it. That means you tag it with an email. On this particular email program, I can tag it. I can give it a certain tag name that's important or less important or unimportant. So that way I'm looking at them, they come up in different colors. All right? All right, so that's what it is. Well, there's the tag. It says, look, tag can be important, work, personal, to do, or I'll do later. So you can do things like that on individual emails, all right? Okay, once again though, if I click on that one and then hold the shift key down and click on, say, that one, right? And I want all those ones except for the one that's called re in the middle. I'm holding the control key down and now I click on it. Notice I've selected them all except for that one that says re. So what you can do in multiple marking, you can select from and to by clicking on the first one, holding the shift key and clicking on the last one, or clicking on one and then clicking control on the other ones, or if one's already selected, and even that one that was in the middle there was already selected, clicking on, holding the control key down and clicking on that will unselect it. So selection is what we call a toggle switch. You either select it or unselect it. And the last one I haven't mentioned yet, which I did say earlier, but it's not on the record. If I hold down the control key and press A, it selects all of them. In fact, you'll notice down the bottom here, it says somewhere, I'll hide that. It says selected 5,463. If I were to press delete now, delete them all, or move them or copy them. And this applies on practically all programs where you've got multiple selections. Yep.
But it won't delete the ones that you've saved on control and highlighted.
If I've previously saved them, it won't delete them, or I've moved them.
But it'll delete that rerun with the others. Is that right?
Yeah,
Oh, I don't understand your question, Reg.
I just want to clarify it. So,
well, for example, I've currently selected 5,463. If I go to the one that's called re and hold the control key down and click that, notice it says 5,463. If I click on that, whoops, click it. Go on. Now it says 5,400, still says 5,460. Oh, 2, there we are. Selected at 5,462, total 5,463.
oh, okay.
So I unselected that one.
Oh, so you're going to delete the whole
No, I'm going to, but that's how you would delete it. I don't want to delete my emails.
I know that, Jeff. But what I'm asking is, how do you save the ones you don't want deleted?
You want to save, and then say save them, all right? And then select them all and delete them.
And those ones will be saved somewhere.
No, there's two-part process. If you want to save some and not delete, and then delete all the rest, I would select the ones I want to save by pressing Control and clicking on each individual one.
Yes.
Then right-click and say Save As and save them. All right. Then I'd say select them all and delete them. And the ones I've already, as I've already saved them somewhere else, I assume, right? The ones that I've saved are somewhere else, so it doesn't matter. The other ones get deleted. You don't understand?
I do understand, but where would the saved ones be then?
They'd be saved wherever I told them to save it to.
Or save as, you can do it.
Give it a
on
file name.
basic
It'll ask for a
level.
file name. I've never done a save as. I'll find out. If I click here, I'll click to unselect, and I'll just do the one. I'll right click on it, say save as. When I do that, come on, up with the save as dialog, and it asks for a thing on where I want to save. I'm going to save it in AAA temp, and it's called re-email. I could call it, and I can call it saved. Saved email. Boom, I've saved it. That's saved outside my email program.
And they re-email.
Okay, does that clarify things? Okay. And as I said, this applies not just to emails, it requires to files, it requires to pictures, it requires to sound, it requires to videos, it requires to anything. There's a function in Windows called multiple selection. And all we're doing is selecting the things we want to do something with. It could be delete, save, copy, move, whatever. It's just called multiple selection.
All right. How do we access that? How do we access that when we get home?
Okay, anywhere in Windows where you've got a list of things, in most programs you can do it. It's a function of Windows, not of the program. For example, if I go now,
How can we access your video?
oh, there's video. Oh, sorry, the video. I'll send you a link to it.
Okay.
So the video. So hold on, I've just got to go back and finish the video. So we'll say we're finishing the video now. Okay, I'll say if I stop screen sharing. Okay, we'll say finish the video, stop the broadcast. Hold on, before I do that, I'll just get the link. That's the link. If you want it, I could send that to you all now. That's the link to the video that I've just done, all right? So I'll just go to here and put that in there and put that down. I'll send that when I get home. Okay, that's it though. Any questions, email me.